And maybe the next 3 minutes, you can't see no further than that. But I'm telling you, God has got your next hour planned out if you can connect with him. And I'm telling you, people need to connect people to this source. My God, they don't need to be giving up and doing this, that, and the other in this hour. I know you have, because you've leaned to your own understanding. Most of the people who give up in life lean to their own understanding. That's the truth of the fact of the matter. Because if you were saying, I believed in God, then you don't give up. You continue to walk according to the purpose that he's given into you. I don't care what powers are against you. I don't care what rulers of the darkness of this world think they are against you. I don't care what spiritual wickedness in the heavenly places are against you. One of them can, not only one of them, but 1,000 of them can be put to flight with one of you. Come on out of here. One of you can get to the acknowledgement of who God is and can put 1,000 of them. That's what I'm inviting you to be, because you are that. You might say, yeah, I can do this all by myself, but then you'll begin to lean to your own understanding after a certain point. But I want you to get connected to the creator who can create what's creative, because once you get connected to that, you're going to understand everything. You're going to understand that your eyes haven't seen, your ears haven't heard the things that God has prepared. And you got to tell the adversaries to shut up in your life. They might come one way, but guess what? 7 ways they will begin to flee. They might come at you one way, looking one way, cross-eyed with you, but we can fix that cross-eyed and make it straight-eyed. I tell you now that that's what's going to happen to those who have offended those that belong to the creator who can create what's creative. And I'm telling you, like never before, if you get connected to this source, you'll never lack no good thing again. And I know temporarily it may seem like, yeah, you going through this just because God got to make some folks move. My God, that's in they self, and they don't believe nothing more than what they can see. But if they knew better, they would do better. And I'm telling you today, you can go from being the borrower all the time and complaining about borrowing, and you can go from the borrower to the lender. You can go from the beneath to above only. You can go from being a tail to the head. My God, all you got to do is obey God's commandments, laws, judgments, and statutes, and see the difference happen for you and everybody that's connected to you. Oh God, give God the glory right now, because he deserves it all. In him, hallelujah, there is no sickness. In him, there is no affliction. In him, there is no distress. In him, there is no persecution. You need to trust in God and trust in him, and lean not to your own understanding. Lean not to your own understanding today. Be a creator who can create what is creative. I invite you today to be a creator who can create what's creative. Won't you take my invitation today to become one with the God of the universe? I know he set the world in your heart to this point that you hadn't seen nothing that I said, and it probably didn't make no sense. And some of you might have to catch it on a replay, download this. But I'm telling you now that in this next season, God is going to open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that you don't have room enough to receive. And guess what, child of God? You're getting ready to be established for once and for all. Yeah, for all of the trouble you went through, and for everybody that caused the trouble to you, God is getting ready to give you double for your trouble. I said he's getting ready to give you double, and he gonna reward those that brought the trouble to you, because they saw you going through trouble and they didn't do what you did. Now they got to come back with the reward. You ought to give God the glory right now, because the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. It's found in Isaiah chapter 3, and the day back with you once again. So I'll play this track that's called Dance With Me right here on the God Corporation Network. And this is King Calvin Jones Jr., King and Priest unto the Lord. I'll be right back with you after these couple of instrumentals. Thank you. You're listening to the God Corporation Network, helping creators create what is creative.